Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 9 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series. Today I want to get my functional storage drawer system up and running. So between episodes I did a whole bunch of crafting to get ready for it. So I've got my storage controller, and I got some compacting drawers, and I got some regular old oak drawers, and I even got some 2x2 drawers. Kind of like a standard drawer setup for me. Looking pretty good. I think we're ready to build this thing. I decided I kind of want it over here, and I kind of want to see if I can cut and paste this setup. No idea if this is going to work. I think Laser IO is going to be okay with being cut and paste like this, but it might not be, and we're going to find out together if this works. So what I'm going to do is just do this to highlight the cut area, and then I'm going into here, and we're going to do settings menu, and let's see, what direction is that? That is not right. That is not right. I want to move X that way. There we go. Cool. So we're going to cut that area. Oh boy, I have no idea if this is going to work. Yeah. I mean, it looks like it's working. And what if we rotated it and, like, stuck it over here? Does that seem like a cool place? Let's put it in and see what happens. Cool. Hey, that wasn't terrible-ish. Now, I think some of the sidedness might have changed for these guys, so we're going to want to adjust the sides that they're on, but overall it doesn't seem terrible, right? Because we just want to move this to here, and then what is west will move to the east, right? Okie dokie. We may need to relink these blocks to each other, but actually some of them retained their linkage, so that's cool. All right, not bad. So then you, let's see, south will go to north, and then west will go to east. That's cool. West will go to east. Hey, that actually, did that work? Like, I'm a little surprised that worked. I'm not even kidding. I'm a little bit surprised that that actually worked. Overall, not terrible. All right, cool. And then you retained all your inventories? I think you did. Yeah. The only thing I would say is maybe you need to be rotated a little bit. Only because I want them, you know, facing that direction. That looks cool. Okay. That seems to kind of work. I'll take it. And I'm probably going to want to move this setup down here too. Let's grab that thing while we're here. Because this doesn't have to live here no more. Okay. Between episodes, I mined with Silk Touch enabled to get a whole bunch of stone, and I threw that into my pocket storage, so that makes that a little bit cooler. That's how I got all my compacting drawers, because I didn't want to have to smelt a whole bunch of stone, so I'm like, hey, I made a Silk Touch mining tool, might as well use it. That should be good, and it worked out. What am I going to want to do over here? So do you need any... You do get regular Certus, so I don't want to... mess with that too much. So I'll probably stick this here-ish. I'm thinking, yeah, it should be fine. You're going to go here with the chest here, and then you're going to do these two and these two, I think, right? So you're going to extract charge Certus. No, I think I reversed these. Right, you're going to extract charge Certus, you're going to insert regular Certus, and then you guys do that. Cool. Okay, that's up and running. I'm going to need more cables here, but that's all right. We'll figure it out. We'll get that all spun up. And then we can get our drawer system going. Cool. Now, in addition to the drawer system, what we're also going to need is it called storage bus? Yes, ME storage bus. So we're going to need a couple pistons. And we're going to need one sticky piston, which needs a slime ball. Which, remember, I can make more of if I need to with lime dye and all that. But we should really find a better source of slime at some point. Or the slime needed to make sticky pistons, at least. And then an ME interface... Thank you. And then the ME storage bus. That's what's going to allow our A2 system to connect to the drawers. So now let's build our drawer system over here, right? That should be cool. I'm going to take you guys. Now here's a curiosity. Talk to me about this Yeta wrench and how it works. Can I like... Oh, cool. Sweet, that was easy. That was super easy. I like that. I'm going to stick my drawer controller. I might put the drawer controller up top to make it a little bit easier to access, right? For the AE system, that could be cool. Yeah, I like that idea. And then we'll throw a bunch of drawers down, right? So generally speaking, I do something like this. Cool. Now you're all drawers. Do you think we can building gadget that? I'm just curious. I don't know. We'll find out. You don't seem to want to let me do that. Interesting. I wonder if you have some kind of like weird data on you, or maybe you just don't realize what items are needed to place the drawers, but it definitely doesn't seem to recognize the drawer item. I'll have to test that and figure out why that's not working. So I'm going to get a bunch of regular drawers. I'm going to get some compact drawers. How many are we placing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what I should probably do is get 2 more compact drawers and 2 more 2x2 drawers. Cool. So another batch of you, and then 2 more of you. Just needs a couple pistons. And that should be cool. Perfect. And then finally my 2x2 drawers. And I'm just going to go ahead and assume and hope that this is enough. I don't know if it will be, but if we have to add more drawers in the future, I can. Didn't I have 18 of those? How did that... I don't know. Didn't I have 18 of those? I feel like I had 18 of those. Anyway, let's do the configuration and linking tools. So I'm going to set you to linking mode multiple, and I'm going to bind you to all these drawers. So now the drawer controller is connected to all the drawers, and we can put it in single or multiple mode. And then for this, I'm going to set them all to be locked. Cool. So now all the drawers are locked, and you can see the little lock icon on there, which means they won't accept items automatically, but I can still manually insert stuff. Cool. Now, let's run this cabling over here. And we'll again cross this with an ME conduit. And up top here, I'm just going to tap that dude in and connect him up. And we're going to give you a high priority, right? Because I want to set it up so that when you're inserting items into the AE system, the first place they're going to try to go is into the drawer controller. And if they can fit in the drawer controller, they will go there. If they can't, then they'll go to the disk drives. Cool? Okay. Now let's run you. That looks good. And then hopefully you will power up that dude, at least for now. And I might do it this way just to be a little bit nicer looking. And I'll rewire the basement at some point. But for now, I don't have a ton of, wires and all that stuff ready to go. But once I have like a better thing going on, I'll tidy up the cabling. But for now, it's not terrible, right? So let's start with some storage, right? Like I'm going to definitely want not you. That was supposed to be regular cobble. See, this is why we... There you go. You go in there. I might want, like, regular stone. I might want a drawer for stone bricks. I know iron and redstone I'm going to want in compacting drawers. So we'll get them set up. Okay. And what I'm going to do to get this going is jump up here. I'm going to temporarily remove these discs, okay? And then what I'm going to do is grab a bunch of stuff, and we'll decide, or we'll go through it all, and we'll decide, what things we want stored in the drawer system, right? So I've got some of that glass I should probably store in there. Sandstone, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how much sandstone I wind up with. Like seeds and oak and saplings I'm going to definitely want in there, and wheat and potatoes. Definitely some sugarcane, because I got a lot of that. I chopped down my big sugarcane thingy. That's a good one. Copper, I'm only going to do processed ingots, right? And zinc and gold. That'll probably be a good start. Actually, I might hold off on doing this drawer, this thing. Okay, so let's get our gold in there. And if I double right click this, it should put everything that currently fits in, so that extra iron that I've grabbed should have came down. Cool. Alright, quartz can go in the compacting drawer. I do like to have compacted quartz. You can go there. Things don't exactly have to be perfect. You know, we'll kind of wing it a little bit. What else should go in here? I should probably do everything that I'm doing. Well, I don't know what we're going to have a lot of that stuff. I think we'll hold off on putting all this junk in there. I don't think there's a need for a lot of this in the AE system. Netherrack we'll need because we usually need to make bricks, right? So anything that we know we need to craft with, I'll throw in there. Like flint will go in there, sand, clay, that kind of stuff. Gravel I should probably have in there. And stone I've already got in there, right? So we can throw, you know, some sand. We'll put our glass in there just to get that drawer ready. Gravel, netherrack, that should be good. I did grab copper to get ready. And clay. And flint, I don't know that we need a ton of, so flint's going to go into one of my, like, tinier drawers. Okay? And that's going to be things that, like, I want to have in drawers, but I don't need as much of, generally. All right, that's not a bad start. Cool. All right, so now, if we remove these discs, the only thing that should be in there is the stuff that's in the drawer system, right? And at this point, I can, like, go grab a bunch of things and see what does and doesn't fit. So if I do this, it'll only put things into the drawer system that already exist in the drawer system, right? And that's kind of cool. You guys were supposed to go back here, by the way. So, like, this... Okay, not terrible. So now I know, like, I should process this silver. Was raw silver not processable before? It looks like it. Yeah, that's fine. And aether steel debris, I found that somewhere at some point. So silver and aluminum need to make their way into the thing. These guys don't necessarily need to go into drawers because I don't usually have a ton of them. I probably will want these guys in drawers, but I'll put them in the smaller ones. Sweet. Okay, now I know my flint's good to go. Okay, the redstone. That's not a bad start. I don't think I'm going to need Grains of Infinity. Dimensional Shard Ore might be a good one to have. I have iron dust in here for some reason. I should smelt that. And all those ingots can go away too. Alright, so I'm going to do this for a few minutes off camera. I'm going to clean out all my drawers and get to the point where the whole the drawer system is staged and ready to go. Cool? So I will be back in just a minute once we have this all set. Cool? Be right back. Alright, that's not a bad start, right? That looks pretty good. Yeah. Majority of my blocks are now stored in there. I don't know if I want you guys in there as, like, the actual ore. What do I do with you? I can smelt you into plates. Don't I have to, like, process you? Yeah, I have to melt you into liquid crystal. That's what I'm supposed to do. So maybe the ore I do store in there. Because, yeah, I think that's probably for the best. Alright, now that that's all cleaned up, and I've got most of this stuff kind of set up in drawers, I can put my discs back, and we'll see how we made out, right? I'm just going to break, and then insert all the junk, right? And that should be cool. I'm going to put you away, and I'm going to put you here, and that should be cool. You guys go away for a minute, and that gives me plenty of room to break, and then insert all the junk. Cool. And we can see we've already filled up all the types available for this 4K ME storage cell. And we're starting to fill up a few types here too. So I think we should make a couple more 4K storage cells just to make sure that we have enough storage. And this is where you might want to think about why you want the deep storage items, even though they require netherite, which, you know, fine. But the 4K storage cell, we're only using half the amount of storage available here, but we filled up on types because regular AE2 storage cells can only store 63 different types of items. Now, in fairness, what I could do is make sure that there's nothing in there that doesn't belong. I think I saw some glowstone in there. So if I disconnect this for a moment, yoinks, and then pop back up there, we should see everything that's in the drawers, right? And I can take things out like my glowstone dust and my quartz and my redstone. These are things that I put in last episode. Certus Quartz, I actually might want Certus Quartz to be in a drawer, so I think I'm going to do that. Is there anything else in here that's supposed to be in a drawer? I think we're cool. I will take my potatoes, though, because hungry. Anything else? No, maybe nether wart could go into a drawer. Alright, that should be fine. Okay, so then reconnect this dude. And then if I just double right click, that'll fill everything in that's already there. Should I make this a compacting drawer? I'm going to say no because I'm out of compacting drawer space. So I'll just stick it here for now. And then if we decide we need compacting drawers, more compacting drawers that is, I can just move this whole thing over with a handy cut and paste gadget. That should be cool. All right, good deal. So now I want a couple more 4Ks. So like, let's get 2 more of them, which would require 6 more 1Ks, right? 1, 2, and we're gonna need more Certus Quartz crystal. Let's get a few more of these. Damaged, chipped, flawed. I kind of want you guys to be cool here. Let's get some growth going. I should automate these growth crystals, and that'll be like one of my first big automation challenges for the series, to get that going. I think that would be a cool plan. I think like that would be cool. No, like that would be cool. There you go. And now you should be good to go. So damaged and flawed. I'll save those 2 chipped for later. Okay, so you're already a Certus Quartz block. No big surprise there. Let's get you back up and running on 1x1 and precision mode. So I can get this, and that, and that, and that should be cool. Okay, I'll be back in a minute once I get all the stuff I need. All right, that's enough for now. That'll do. So 6 of these turn into, and I'm gonna need more glass. I just want a 4K, please. There we go. 2 of those, which then turns into a 4K storage cell. This dude. 1, 2. Nice. There we go. Now we've got more room for junk. That's the name of the game. Yeah, you can all go in there for now. Perfect. Alright, so fully fledged AE2 system up and running. No automation or crafting yet, but at least we've got item storage. I might want to do a quickie wireless access point, but we'll see. I have to see what's involved in that. Regarding ender pearls, which I don't necessarily have a lot of. There we go. So wireless access point. How are we for ender pearls? I think we have 0 ender pearls. We have ender pearl fragments, but we have 1 ender pearl, if you will. But I'm pretty sure wireless is going to need more than 1 ender pearl, right? Because the wireless access point itself needs an ender pearl, and then the wireless terminal, the wireless crafting terminal, wherever you are. There it is. Wireless crafting terminal will also need an ender pearl. Not too bad though. Overall, not terrible. We'll get one of those up and running soon. But for now, at least, A2 system could make life a little bit easier. And finally got around to processing all my copper. Sweet. Alright, I think I want to play with pedestals a little bit. I played with this mod once or twice before, and I remember it being pretty cool. So if I do that... Oh, hello. What are you? Stick? Okay. Yeah, I don't really need you. Oh my goodness, you did things. And then... you. So you... Am I doing this wrong? How do I make this guy again? Main hand stick, offhand gold. Ah. There you go. Sweet. And so I got the linking tool, which you can right-click to toggle between linking and backwards linking. And then you've got the upgrade tool, which can go to tool swapper, tool filters, tool work cards, tool item and block tags, and then upgrade tool. Pedestals is a cool mod. It allows for all kinds of automation. And as I recall, I think I can set up an area for breaking blocks in with pedestals. So the pedestal can break blocks in an area. And I want to try that. I think I did something similar to this in one of my Skyblock series where I automated the Certus with this. So I'm going to try using pedestals to automate the Certus Quartz, both the breaking of the Certus buds once they're fully grown and the breaking of and replacing of the Certus blocks and turning them back into flawed Certus blocks, right? So I think can do all of that with pedestals, but we're going to find out. So let's start by just like playing with pedestals a lit. So the best way to learn a new mod when you're playing with it is just to like do something simple with it and kind of get your brain realizing how it works. So don't try to like build the whole automation system if you don't know how pedestals works. I played with it once or twice. I'm not an expert in pedestals, so I have to kind of remember how it works. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play with it a little bit, right? So first thing I want to get is an upgrade base, and then I want to get a breaker upgrade, and for that we're gonna need a stone pickaxe, so that I can take my breaker upgrade. And I have to remember how pedestals works a little bit, but we're gonna need some stone slabs, and we're gonna need some pedestals. Cool. All right, so you're here, and let's say that we've got some blocks here, right? So how does this work? I have no idea. Breaks blocks in the selected work area by using stone pickaxe by default. So I think I want to, do I right click? I don't think so. I think I want to right click with an offhand item. And that will show that the thing is there, right? And by default it uses a stone pick, but you can upgrade it, right? Upgrade supports area or location. So I want to set this guy to be work cards, maybe? Now, where do I get my work area cards? Oh, there it is. It's from Malib. Oh, it's a different mod. Okay. I was wondering where they were. I knew there was, like, work area cards, among other things here. So here's where filters are. Okay, cool. Item stack filters, durability filters, item filters. Got it. Okay, cool. So yeah, what we want is a work card area. So we use the thing here to make that. I'm going to get a few of those. And then I suspect I'm going to need item and block tags, upgrade tool, tool swapper, tool filters. Do I want an item filter or an item stack filter? Filter applies on inserting. I think item filter is what I'm going to start with. So I'm going to need a filter base. Let's get like, you know, a few of them. And then we'll start with item filter and see if that's, you know, what I want here. So how do I apply that, actually? That's a good question. Because what I want is Certus Quartz, right? Do I do something like this? Nope. How do I... So I put you in there. Nope. I put it in my offhand. Aha. Okay. Well, I'm not quite sure how to get this filter to behave itself. Because you can get filter machines, item filter, blocks filter. I might want blocks filter, but I'm not sure. Because I would imagine that I want, like, the Certus Quartz cluster is what I'd want to filter, right? But we have to play with this a little bit to make sure I understand how it works, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm figuring out how it works. So work area, I remember, sort of. And then put that in your offhand and throw it in there. Oh, hello. Look who's breaking things. Haha! Is it working? It's breaking things. It's breaking things. That's cool. Is there a way to see what your work area is? I feel like there is. You need to be an offhand, sir. There we go. Sneak left click with the tool in your offhand to get it out of there. Press shift to show selected work area. Right, cool. It would be neat if you showed me in world. Why am I not seeing it in world? I feel like I should. So if I put a quartz crystal in here, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So filter tool, shift left click to get that filter back. Okay, I'm going to put my Certus Quartz crystal in there, and then shift, I'm reading how this works. Crouch right click with filter and offhand to set the filter. There we go. So now the filter is that. I'm curious if I filter this now, will he be able to break those things, right? And then we're going to put our work area upgrade back in there. Position's cleared, make sure it's selected correctly, and then you go back in. Are you going to only break if... No. Okay, cool. So that means I probably need a block filter rather than a item filter, right? So let's try that out. Block filter. Exact or fuzzy. So I want exact, right? And that's going to take an item stack filter, which is this. So let's get that from here, right? So item stack filter, and then you're going to get a block filter exact, okay? And I guess what I want to do is get myself, I'll get a flawed. Let's get this growing real quick, okay? So also give me back my work cards. Offhand to remove, there we go. And then I can clear that by shift right clicking, cool. All right, so now you're doing nothing at this moment, right? I'll leave you there for a minute. I want to reconnect my AE2 guy. I want you and you. And then I'm going to have you there and this, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my work area card to be from here to here, okay? Which means you should encompass this, 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 and this. Now, I'll miss this one in the front here, but I'll actually, let's make it here to here. Does that sound cool? Yeah, so here to here, second position selected. Okay, and I want to block filter exact. I think I want to sneak right click. Once this is fully grown, I can do this. So block filter exact. Block added to filter, right? So Certus Quartz cluster. And then I put that in there. And then I put my work card in there. And now he should only break Certus Quartz clusters. In theory. In theory. Doesn't look, well, hold on, it worked. Did it just do the thing? It did do the thing. Hey, yeah, it's working. I don't know why it's taking so long. Maybe because the pickaxe is not strong. Let's get a better pickaxe on there. I have the diamonds to spare for this. Might have to offhand it. There we go. Okay. So is this working? It might be working. It might be working. So once it hits Certus Quartz cluster, And also there might be a speed component to it. It might be that it only checks like one block every second, so like it takes a few seconds to get around to it. I believe there is, from pedestals, there's a pedestal manifest. And that'll tell me stuff about stuff. Okay, not a whole lot. Time between actions and ticks, 40. So every 2 seconds it tries to do something. Got it. Got it. That's kind of cool. But it's working. It's working. If you see what's happening, it's working. It's a little bit slow, but there's speed upgrades, so we can get that, you know, fixed. This guy's speed upgrade? Yeah. Cool. So we can definitely speed things up a little bit. So yeah, that's working. I like this, right? That's pretty cool. So we filtered what items are, or what blocks are allowed to be broken, and we specified the area, and that's pretty cool, right? Now, if I wanted to, I would also want to take out my filter, and we're going to add this to the filter. Block added to filter. See? So now it's going to break fully done Certus Quartz and a Certus Quartz block. So now it should include breaking that. Cool. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I like this. I do. I do like this. We don't have any more charged. That's fine. I've got another one of these here. So if we demonstrate it with the chipped, right, I can put the chipped down. It's going to start growing. It won't break the chipped budding Certus Quartz. It won't break the small Certus Quartz buds, but it will break the fully grown Certus Quartz bud, and it will break the Certus Quartz block once it, you know, shrinks all the way down. Well, it's kind of cool. That could be a thing, right? Could that be a thing? And then what we could do, I'm pretty sure pedestals also supports dropping items in the world. Placer upgrade. That's placing items in the world. I'm assuming there's a dropper, quarry, chopper, planter, fertilizer, dropper upgrade. Haha, cool. So you can filter on items, right? So we can drop the things into the water, right? And that could be neat. That could be neat. Something to try. Something to try. And I wonder if I can do like some kind of sensor and be like, hey, if there's not something in this block, go ahead and make it. So some things to play with. I think we're going to have to look a little bit deeper into this because it could be cool, right? Now this turned into a Certus Quartz block, so it should break it at some point here, right? Pretty soon. Right? He shrunk down to a Certus Quartz block, so you should now break that for me. There it goes. Haha. Cool. Very cool. Right? Isn't that neat? I think that's neat. I think that's neat. Do you guys think that's neat? So what do you say we wrap up the episode here, come back next time, and make this work better, and more things. Does that sound cool? All right, for now, wrapping up point. Dial20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Next time, we will get this working in like more of an official manner. And hopefully, we'll have to figure out how to do the whole dropping into water and charging Certus Quartz thing. But I'm sure we could figure that out, right? All right, for now, Dial20 sign off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.